So, Ricard Manoris. Drop down to the electrodynamic beam. Oh yes, we had the points of this bunker as well, didn't we? Well, let's go after the interrogator first. The Cenobium is the main problem here, and both Pascal and I have quests to deal with. So, let's go. The electrodynamic Cenobium. Do not expect OHSA compliance around here. It's the Adeptus Mechanicus. They, safety regulations are for the weak. Let's just put it that way. And... right, what have we got? We'll cover the landing area. Lordship glory to the von Valancius dynasty. Wonderful. Much appreciated. It's nice to have someone around here who I can actually trust. And by that I mean I don't have to point a gun at you to get your compliance. Pascal, this looks remarkably like Zappy the moment you try to walk between these if you are unhallowed of the Omnisire.
The world is full of colours I have never seen before.
Yeah, the mechanics, they don't do subtle. Even less than the rest of the Imperium. Well, the Imperium at large, I should say. Technically they're a parallel empire, even if they're usually thought of as part of the Imperium of Man. Either way, a very impressive building. Let's head indoors and, Pascal, do your stuff. Yoink. What have we got? The Binhyrich hymn awakens the gate's latching mechanism. In other words, he squawked until it cooperated.
I'll guide your vessel and lead you on your
Whee.
way.
94, 96, 100. Away we go. And immediately we've got corpses. That's not a good sign. Heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had a chance to reach for their weapons, which means Skitari, Archmagos Militant, or some very effective traps. Alright, keep your eyes open, everybody, or this could get very bad. Or combat servitors. Mercifully quick electric shock is not what killed this cultist. Electro priests, wonderful. Please say we're going to be able to get a suitable conversation in. What else have we got here? The wire junctions are often marked with a symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Yes, it's an electro priest order. That makes sense, given it's called the electrodynamic Cenobium, and you know we've got Tesla coils and power relays everywhere. Right, what's this? On the maladies of machine spirits and the ways of diagnostic... in other words, troubleshooting for beginners. Nothing else to note in here. Let's keep moving. More dead... more dead cultists. More fried dead cult. Yeah, this is definitely an electric priest monastery, isn't it? Hi guys, we're here as friends. Guys, can we be reasonable about this? Oh, for pity's sake. Idira, how much have they got? 36 health each. Right. 12 to 24 impact damage. We tap. I can tap 2 of them. Or we can drill 1 with a sniper round, and I'd rather not blow my grenades. Fine, dead-eyeing it is. Right, actually, precise attack, and yoink. 1 gone. Okay, sister, go to your bolt gun, please. Then go for... let me see... Does concentrated fire apply to a bolt gun? Let's find out. Auto burst. 5, 10 damage. Then trip concentrated fire. And 12 to... Yes, it does. Good. Worth knowing. Right, gun that one down. I say gun it down, not miss with every shot bar one, sister. There is a difference. Fine. Run and gun. Then pull your standard attack and beat him again, please. Really? Really? Okay, fine. Okay. Next. Oh, these guys are going to be demons in close. Probably. Right. Abelard, please show this rabble how it is done. There we go. Right. Get your temporary health in. And... Right. Take another swipe. There we go. Alright, and... bump for everyone. Just to absorb the initial charge this turn.
Can I fall back now?
No. Sorry, there's nowhere to fall back to. Well, the good news is Abelard can now start slashing everybody. Right, Cassia. Hold the gaze, please. I want... Yes, I think I want his brain melted, if you don't mind. Thank you. And then have the... actually, do I have Idira... Do I have Abelard take a slash across both of them, or do I have Idira try to drop the electric priest behind us? He hasn't taken his turn yet, I think. Alright, new plan. Boost her stats. Then go for bring it down. And then have her pop Deadeye and hopefully... Well, it won't kill him. 2 AP. Actually, you know what? Right. Unless attack target assisted by an exploit. Fine, just beat him.
On it.
It could have gone better. Could also have gone worse. And that's everything Cass can do. Ah, we have momentum. Good. Right. Right, new plan. Abelard, it is wrecking time. And I just realised I should have actually... Oh, it's your turn. Oh, of course, if I keep his spare turn going, I can probably roll this around a little. So, flash. Or rather, cleave. So he's got 4 AP. Okay, new plan. Mark the Electric Priest. Then execute a cleave attack. So they're both knocked back. That leaves him with 1 AP, which I can then divert back to Israel.
At your beck and call.
And now it's my turn. Let's see. How to do this? Idira, take a shot, bring this guy down.
But of course. Be gone.
Right, that clears the rear area. Yoink. And I still have my shot. So, rock, please. Ah, You were meant to die, sir. That is most inconsiderate of you. Right, Pascal, if you would... Oh, that's a point. An enemy's weapons. Where's his machine spirit banishment? Right, rejects the target's damage from 30% on anti projectors. Suffer 25 shock damage. This might actually... Oh no, they don't have reject the flesh, do they? Yeah. Which is annoying considering how cybernetic they are, but do they have reject the flesh? Oh no, they do. Good. Right. Yoink and explode. You were meant to suffer damage from that. Unless it's shock damage that he took. Okay, never mind. Toggle over and beam this guy with a axe. Will you? All creatures within the air effect within 1 radius. Ooh, brutal strike. Is that going to... Yeah, that will do. Crunch. Look, it's these idiots' fault they didn't realise we had a tech priest with us. Idira, finish this numpty off, would you? Precision shot. And he is exploited, I think.
Anything else?
Definitely is now. And Lasbolt to the face.
Will do.
There we go. So much for the electro priests. Right. Loot? Of course not. Next up, can we talk this through? Well, that's not going to let us through, is it? Okay, back we go. Let's try this way then. Oh. No wounds. Yeah. Basically, they all got jumped by electro priests. We've met. Okay. Cool. Hi?
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro priest you killed, where did you find him? Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the god! And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Interrogator? Aha! And yes, we've found the interrogator. Wonderful. Interrogator Van Callot, I presume.
Yes. Since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. And
Truly
I
a
wish to
master
introduce
of
myself.
deduction.
Interrogator Heinrich Van Calox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
She's off her meds, sorry about that.
A psyker. Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the rogue trader's protection.
Idira is a member of my personal retinue and is under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I am a rogue trader, and that's why I have a license to be running around with an unsanctioned psycho.
Von Valancius. To the best of my knowledge, That dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Yes, there has. Slain in battle by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of rogue trader is none other than yourself.
Yes.
Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
You.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
There aren't many limits to a rogue trader's freedom, but the Inquisition happens to be one of them.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
Yes, and the Inquisition is one of the few branches of the Imperium that can yank a rogue trader's leash.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
Meet my navigator, by the way.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor.
This man is educated, isn't he?
I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny.
Oh yeah, we've been
My
shooting demons left, right and centre.
Unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions.
Yeah, we've had a similar experience.
Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
And the tech priest loses it in 3, 2, 1.
Blasphemous insanity.
Okay. Precisely what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish.
Sounds about right.
Swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
Terrific. Well, let's go deal with Aurora. Join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base.
Well, I'd like to think so.
I am positive that not all of the electro priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro priests treat with special piety.
Yeah, we've met. That could be awkward. Alright, choose party members. So I have Hynix. I'm going to have to keep Pascal here, which means sending Abelard, Argenta, or Cassia or Adira back to the ship because I have a limit of 6. I think the problem is they're all useful in their own way. Let's send Adira back to the ship for a moment, because I have a feeling that keeping the interrogator around an unsanctioned cycle will end badly. Alright, Gleam of the Final Dawn. Request and response. So, examine the data on the command center. Cogitators escort Pascal to the government. The electrodynamic Cenobians are next target here. Alright, Gleam of the Final Dawn. Startle's also a thing. We did destroy the AA battery. Yeah. Right, Gleam of the Final Dawn. The monastery has been breached. Find the surviving priests. Okay. Hiding somewhere near the circular cogitator. Wife's body is still warm. Okay, right. Interrogator, what do you got? Warrior archetype. Okay. Choose talents. Warrior and Psyker by the looks of it, so... The warrior has not attacked this turn again. 10+2. Contempt. Desolation. +4 damage. Enrage. So he's more aggressive than Abelard by the looks of it. Alright, let's go with Thick Skin. Boosts his deflection and his tanking skills in general. And weapon skill 45, toughness +5. Okay, boost him up to toughness 40. And let's see, we'll give you... Oh, he has injure. We'll give him Sworn Enemy. And, he has got some very useful powers here. Telepathy, Pyromancy... Sanctioned powers. Restores, Invigorate, uses Biomancy. Or we could just set fire to everything. Divination, Shield of the Emperor. All allies affected by Word of the Emperor. Do that. Purge Soul. Okay. Deals from 1 plus the Psyker's rating plus 1/4 Resolve to 4 times the Psyker's rating plus 1 over Resolve. Okay, so his Resolve is 5 and his Psi rating is currently 0. And by 50% if the features Sanctic powers. Target does not affect things that light souls. Right. All targets affected by Word of the Emperor. So, where is Word of the Emperor in all of this? Okay, so he has Biomancy. Right, let's get him into Pyromancy. And Lord Xenos, Law War. He'll say he has quite a bit of Lord Xenos going anyway, but Coalition, Demolition, Medicae. Right, get you your Medicae skill. And add more toughness. Bolt Weapon Expert. You know what, we'll let him start throwing bolt weapons around. Might be interesting. Medicae, Lord Xenos, Lord Warp, Athletic skill. He's got 40 at the moment compared to Abelard's 60. Yeah, we'll go with that. And Hardened Scars. Hit while under the Endure effect, which he currently has. Opening Strike, charge and push attacks, increase damage, doesn't stack. Next with Tempest Armor Pen. Here we are. Base skills. Psi rating 1 requires Psi rating 0. Requires character level 10. Right, we'll have to get him up a bit then. Inscribed Soul costs no AP but does direct damage to the Psyker. The next Psyche, 25% of his maximum health, but he will not degrade the Veil, trigger psychic phenomena, or basically bad things will not happen. All the psychers attack, including damaging psychers, now poison enemies. Every time the psyker deals damage... Lethal damage. Right, we'll go with biophysical distortion. Poison for everybody. Sounds good. Daring breach. Until the end of combat, they gain 4 movement points for each kill. So run around and smack everybody. And can I pop? Psi rating 1. There we go. Right, we will add more willpower if you don't mind. Scottinger, he's... Lads... Actually, do we add Sworn Enemy or do we go for better options here? Firestorm, Orchestrate Flames... Only impacts you suffering from Wartburn or actually on fire. Orchestrate Flames. The target does not stop burning. Additionally, if the target is an ally, halves the burning damage, though they catch fire, stay on fire, and, yeah. All manner of stuff goes off. Molten Beam or Inflame. Molten Beam requires Pyromancy. Psi rating 2, Orchestrate Flames or Firestorm. Right, everyone adjacent to the target point. Right, spread the flames. You know, I should probably give him a flame just to really get things going. Let's see, what else can he have? Capture strength, more willpower, I think. And complete. Alright, welcome to the team interrogator. Let's have a look at your inventory while we're here. And we'll start by handing you a bolt pistol to replace your force sword. Let's see, do you want the Mesua pattern? Or do you want... Okay, stab pattern 8 to 12, 10% penetration, 3 rate of fire range 6. 8 to 12, better armor penetration. Yeah. And the Siphon Life ability. Heroic Act and Desperate Measure versions as well. Right, enemy critical hit. You get a medical kit. And you can have fire grenades. I think you will have fun with the fire grenades, interrogator. You can have 2 of them. What else do I want to give him? I think there's a lot else to be handed out, so you may as well have the Helm of the Devoted for the moment. Medium armor, interesting. Oh, and give you a frag grenade as well, which reminds me, does anyone else? I use my frag. Ugh. Running short of ordnance again, that's annoying. Metro FM, I just threw my psyker out. I just threw my primary sniper out the ship, didn't I? Whoopsie. Okay, metronome for myself as well, because I do tend not to move when I'm in the middle of a fight, and I do tend to snipe as well. And that's a point. Abelard, you use Endure quite a lot, don't you? So yonk there, and we'll give the interrogator... Okay, never mind. Abelard gets the Iconoclast cloak. Why did I think an interrogator might not be a dogmatic individual? I have no idea where I got that idea from. Alright, team is mostly good. Force grenade just for manipulation there. Oh, and still need to get the Lady Cassia her Medicaid training. Oh well, details. Right, onwards we go. Do we have goods or stuff worth looting? Nope, we do have the hard uncomfortable bed. So even when you sleep, you can be one with the shrine's machine spirit. How comforting. Pleasant nocturnal cogitations, everybody. Right. back
I'll
across
take it from here.
to the circular cogitator. Yoink. And here we are. So, hiding place, everyone. Pascal, do your stuff. Indeed. And machine operation alters operational response to a special command that you do not know. You'll need to know the correct prayer. The Sentinel will ask for a password. Okay. Is there anyone around here who might be able to tell us the password? Okay, pop the door. Let's see if there's anything in here. Pascal? And then everybody. What do we have? Ah, the data alter sacred analysis. Also loot. And let's be honest here, the loot's more important. Now, I'll go. Right, Pascal, do your stuff. Right, Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal the gifts. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle. Pascal, can you remind me how this hymn goes? It is not known to me, only high-ranking shrine... Oh dear. Emperor help us all! And now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam I never thought I'd see the day. The combat is very XCOM-ish, and it's a 40k RPG, so there's quite a lot of dark humour, as well as some rather awkward choices, labour relations. It's a very solid RPG thus far. Okay. Let me see. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle too. The blessed cathode that beckoneth the timeless electron. Let us... okay, so it's the blessed cathode. Verse 2 calls you pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards... the hallowed contacts whose touch conducteth the current. Now finish this prayer, pilgrim. May the unity of the sacred charges power. Faultless soul that the current washeth over. Walk the path of the enlightened, absorb their age-old wisdom and sing with me again. We got it wrong. Luckily there appears to be no penalty for getting it wrong. There's got to be something here. They would not have us walk the path of wisdom. Path of wisdom. Wait a second. Traipse back here for a moment. The clues are going to be scattered around the environment, aren't they? Yoink. On the maladies of machine spirits. So I'll have a more detailed hoof around, would you? Resistors, various screens. Nothing else here. Maybe it's back at the centre and I walked right by it. This is intended for a test of the initiates. You would think that they would allow it. Goods. Right. Voltlets, batteries, plasma shock generators, all very useful, all very expensive, and absolutely none of it of practical virtue. Mechanicus, area under observation, unsanctioned access prohibited. Is there something here? Ah, logic. Pascal, do your stuff. Ooh, shiny. Missed that the first time around. Okay, we've got a lightning staff and some leather armor. Well, every little helps. Now, what have we got here? A symbol for the ominous signs inscribed on the wall with grooves of electric discharge flowing out like... Yes, we know this is an electri... Ow! Through pain, sacrifice, come true penance. Well, that's not what we're looking for. Nothing else of use. Right, have a closer look here. Do I seriously have to guess? Right. Unless there's something here. The wire junctions are often marked, and oh, thank you for the follows, Silver51. Welcome, welcome. You join me at an awkward moment because Pascal did not know a basic prayer of the Electri Priest cult, and now we are frantically trying to work out how to get it from the environment, or failing that, well, we're just guessing, let's be honest here. Maladies and machine spirits. Missed the secret door back there. There's no other console there. Have another rummage around in this library, Pascal. Maybe there's something we can use, or maybe there isn't. Alright. Let's search the room again. It's not looking promising, is it? Right, to the data altar of sacred analysis. Pilgrim, remember the words of the first galvanic hymn. Okay, so let's try the Blessed Cathode, verse 2 calls to you, Pilgrim. Hallowed context is such. Conducted made the version of the immortal reason that hath created the spark. Everyone has learned the path of our snowbeam is worthy of our gifts. Really? Alright, it's the cathode. Hallowed contacts. The blessed faith that bringeth light. Nope. You know, it's just occurred to me that it probably might not be verse 3. The blessed cathode, the hallowed contacts, body. It could be any one failure. It won't tell you until you've checked it. Okay, fine. So it's either line 1 or 2 that was wrong, and I don't see any clues. Loyalty and obedience. And through pain and penance. Hang on, what's over here? Motive force field seals the passage. Yes, thank you. We had noticed. Right, let's go. Is there anything at the circular cogitator? It responds to a special command that you do not know. Right, meaning we've got to get past this setup. No pressure, Pascal. A tech use test would be very nice at this precise moment. Let us sing this canticle to the Omnissiah, from whom the holy discharge springeth forth. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards hallowed combats whose touch conducteth the circuit. May they power the immortal reason that hath created the spark. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. Sing this canticle to the motive force that... I mean, it would make sense for the Cenobites to be... are you sure, Pascal? Well, Abelard was taking the opportunity to get a good laugh in at his expense. Check out Seiko Pascal, he knows all that. He doesn't know this one. Alright, basic Mechanicus theology. Let us sing praises to the motive force. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards the watchful breakers that protects from the sacrilege of the short circuit, and may the unity of the sacred charges power the faultless soul. No, that wasn't it. Where are the clues? What am I am missing something fairly obvious. I wonder if it's because we slaughtered the tech priests so fast that we didn't actually have the chance for them to start uttering their prayers. That would be embarrassing. To put it mildly, we were too good at combat. Also, Mix, what armor do you have at the moment? Black vest. Right, let's give you some basic leather armor just to improve upon your standard stuff. And we can always cargo up black armor, and we'll always cargo up mesh chest plates as well. They're all a bit redundant at this point. Yank! The mighty... Oh, they're worshipping the reactor, aren't they? The mighty reactor that performeth the sacrament of fusion. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards Twin-Poles, splendid resistance to the nice transfiguration, and the faultless of the Count Lower. Nope. This may take a while. Start and tighten the knot. That doesn't. The arcane key that closes the circuit. That's effective. Right. Nope. It's strictly chanting ones. He doesn't want to make it loud. I mean, I could Google it very easily, Legolas, but I'm just trying to work out if I missed something by way of the clues here. Because the... Hang on, inventory. Did I miss something here in this one? Steam Theodora, right. Sort by newest to oldest. Sanction Psycho, Auto Pistols, Scrappy Auto Guns, Multi-Keys, First Aid Manual. Oh, that's a point. Argenta, you're the nearest thing we've got to a combat medic. Yoink. Cheap med kit for you. Laboratory journals. Cash on Record Minoris. Handfulling. Nope, so I've got nothing by way of clues here. Alright, Legolas. Tell me what I missed, but don't tell me the actual solution just yet. If that makes any sense to you. Tell me where I should be looking for the clues. Because I have clearly missed something obvious, and I don't know... I know that I've missed something, but I don't know what I've missed. One better term. It says an old sensor is all he can afford when he gets... Aha! Right, because Pascal can't interact with this. Wire junction is often marked with a symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Burstfully quick electric shock, dead cultists. And we have... Ah! Pascal, pop this for us, please. Okay, right. Get everyone else back here. We have cultists to kill! Alright, hold your thought on that one. I think I might have found the problem. I'd assumed this was another impassable force field, but it wasn't. Alright, guys. Let's go shoot some cultists.
You dare cross an agent of the throne?
Yes, they do. Yoink. Hey, everyone. Cultist gather. Oh, he's got a long las. Sniper rifle. Whichever. Ow. Right, Argenta. Up.
God Emperor, move through me.
Forwards.
Fire in my heart. I'll do it.
Concentrate your fire. And if you wouldn't mind, go to your flamer. We'll go for narrow spread here. Roast both of them. There we go. And then run and gun. Switch to your bolter. And finish them off.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Boop. And I think we even got a follow-through hit onto the other one. Right.
The Emperor
Momentum
commands,
up.
I act.
There we go. I am not going to move. I am instead going to content myself with, again, beaning multiple cultists in the head. Oop. Right, let's see. Voice of command to motivate the sister. And bunker everyone up. Okay. Right, oh, and sister, take aim. Well done. Right, that's that. Well, so much for the cover. That's awkward. Yoink.
I will endure.
Right, Pascal. Move up. And what's the range on your tensile radius? Okay, right. Standard shot, I think. And if you wouldn't mind awfully popping a mouthful to that guy's skull. I said through his skull, not the atmosphere behind him, Pascal. There's a difference. Right, Heinrichs, let's see what you can do. Word of the Emperor. All allies gain +2 resolve. Iron Arm, 14 strength and toughness. Charge, endure. Ignite. Creatures gains a warp burn effect. And then Firestorm to really get things going. Right, how far can he move? Well, he can get to cover. So we'll do that.
The Emperor is on our side.
Indeed. Now, Silence, I think. Plus, how much? It's got 4 action points left. Alright. Has he got range to ignite? Yes, he has. Excellent. You. Burn in holy flames, etc., etc. Right, and that was his attack. So, pop his endurance ability. And be a little cautious so we don't start degrading the veil too much. What else has he got? He's got charge. He's got iron arm. Alright, let's put the AP to make it stick. Alright, let's give everybody boosted resolve. Word of the Emperor. Go. Okay, veil degradation is up to 2, but we'll deal with that. Cassian, we already have momentum in play. So, let's see. Combat spacing to an extent, I think. And then if you wouldn't mind just blowing this guy's mind, that'll do. Splutch. And also, let's see, voice of command.
Do not dare ask.
Never mind. Just
I'm not accustomed
go for another
to
shot,
being
Argenta. Bolt guns, single round there, 95% chance with some overpen. Or we go for 4 shots at 61%. Or we go to beam the sniper. I think they're both snipers, actually. Fine, get the close. Fine, get the further one then. Bring him down. Oh, we got a bonus as well. Right, hold that thought. Clear there. Abelard, do your stuff. I want you up. And then I want you charged into... There should do it. Get into cover. Don't get lightninged. And pop your endurance. Always remember to pop endurance on these guys. Right. Cultist Gunner having a bad time. Sister having a worse one. They are very keen on sniper rifles, aren't they? Right, Sister. Advance and cover, I think. And... okay, right. Abelard's in the line of fire here. So, pop my safety ability, so Abelard will automatically dodge. And let's see. Then double up my damage.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then pull out burst fire to hose this guy off his position.
I'll do it. You can escape the Emperor.
Or failing that, just throw him into the warp and do its job. Okay, the arcing damage has stopped. Excellent. Right. Can I pop this guy from over here? I can indeed. 32% chance of hitting though. You know what? I'll take it. Pop! Is everyone dead? Or... oh no, there's one left. Right. I suspect he's suddenly feeling very, very lonely right about now. Okay, hold that thought. Oh, he's still pushing it. Right, Pascal. Move up. Thank you. And pop a medkit on yourself, please. Indeed they do. It is most unfortunate, and we'll find you some better cybernetics later on. For the moment, just riddle this guy with plasmods, please. We have really got to get you some time on the firing range. Right, Heinrichs. Move it up. Oh, don't worry, we will. Oh, you can charge, can't you? Can we get you into a better position? Yes, we can. More to the point, we can get you into a position that's vaguely in cover. There will do. Yoink. Right. And ignition. No line of fire, but it hardly matters because that's what the incendiary grenade is for. Yoink.
But of course, Lord Captain.
The heretic. And now we wait. Cass, just move up behind the tech priest.
The navigator is coming.
Indeed. But you know what? Pascal,
Me?
take another shot.
You insist, Lord Captain.
Well, I don't insist, but Pascal might actually hit the guy at some point. Or he could just burn to death, that works as well. Could you get the shot here, Cass? Maybe.
If I may.
Or maybe not. Oh well.
My
Abelard.
place is at the fore.
Yes. Also, you have a plasma pistol. Plasma overcharge. Deals 75% extra damage, yet overheats. Powerful attack that overheats. One creature within a 16 cell radius. Does mean it won't be usable, but it will. Well, you know what? Let's see what happens if we overcharge this thing. Yoink. 12% chance of hitting. Or I could do the sensible thing and fire normally. 12% chance of hitting. Yoink. Well, so much for that. He'll probably burn to death at this point anyway. Right, sister, up and at him.
This battlefield in righteous fury.
Yes. Put a bolt round through his head, please.
The Emperor commands.
Thank you.
I'm not injured. I'm in grace.
Right.
My soul shall become
Yes.
my fire.
Yes. Get out of here. They are unconscious. Their wounds have been... Ow! What the hell? This was meant to be off.
The crafted patellar vent is not fit for a servitor.
Got it. Thank you. Right. What do we got? Broken ribs, crippled arm. Broken rib. Yeah, damn it, I told you Mechanicus temples weren't fit for, OHSA compliance. Can I withdraw to the ship? Heal up and come back? Or is that going to cause a disaster? That's probably going to cause a disaster, isn't it? Right. Damn it, Pascal. I thought this was switched off. Right, medkits. Sister, you're up.
Join me in prayer. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
We function as one.
Thank you. Right.
The pain
Yoink.
will subside.
My frail mechanics required it.
Yoink. Right. Sister, pull another medkit. That pull 2 medkits. Let's see, who else needs patching up? Abelard and yourself.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Really? Okay. Sort
Let me
Abelard.
tend to your wounds.
Thank
The
you.
healing is much appreciated.
And then Abelard, see to her.
Let me help.
Administration is a holy task.
Thank you. Right, now can we actually disable this thing before it tries to, you know, kill me? Cultist damage electric piece coming. Oh, good, good. Is there a way to turn it off? Ah, no.
Is the reward.
Okay, it's a timing problem. Ow, 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 ow. Right, collection of auto quills. They better have a way to heal this up. Right. Go. And go. And okay, move up.
If such is the Emperor's
Yeah, well, if such is the Emperor's will, we're going to have to patch everybody up again. Sister, you're up. Sort out these wounds.
Greater trials lie ahead.
You have my thanks. I'm watching your back. Always.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Right. You,
Get back to fighting.
House Orselio thanks you.
really?
I'll chart a course.
Ah,
for you.
no. Yoink, medkit. Abelard. Sorted. Right, grab everybody, and then we'll get past this next bolt. And clear it properly, and then have a look here.
As it should be.
These dead heretics are the symbols are drawn wrong in standard issue military uniforms show through the tatters. Ah, so what happened here then? Collect everything. Another sniper rifle's good to have. Right. Bodies of careless cultists have been thoroughly fried. In other words, don't step on the glowing floor. This whole place is rigged to crap. Hi? Well, this is awkward. A crowd of cultists surround the Tempe's full type on the mechanism. Path of discharges. Lovely. In the clenched clause of instructions of iteration 0 and beyond, the cycle will be discontinued. Oh, goody! Blessed Armanat. Right. We must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise, sabotage the power units, overload them, and cleanse the hall of heretics. Works for me! Right. I shudder with mere thought. Is there truly no way? Have you seen how many heretics are in the next room? Nuts of its will. All this increases will. Do not make me. Right. Okay. If it helps to save a worthy man, I will put on the cultist's robes. Pray that the Omnissiah gives him enough fortitude. Right, we're going to have to grit our teeth here. 5 minutes have passed, and we now look like... Yeast. Right, commit sabotage.
So shall it be.
Okay. Try not to get suspicious, guys. No, Deacon's command throne, distribution servitor.
Let's proceed.
Alright. We're going to need the distribution servitor, then the command throne. Okay, the crown is bent broken from gunbutt blows. Try to conduct a restart ceremony. The glory on the silent. Turn it off and on again, basically. And let the neural outer connection so be punched in darkness. Okay. Every light is up, ready to serve. Energize the hall's power units to maximum. It will be done. Okay, so we're done there. Right, next thing I need is the command throne.
The world is full of colors I have never seen before.
Pascal? This is you, I think. Who are you? Right. You're so observant. Here is your price. Right. Perhaps the master has blinded your eyes to trifles, warp law, coercion, persuasion. Well, I have got pretty good persuasion skill. I'm new, was sent in to slaughter unbelievers and I've only just finished. Ah, you're new, that's right. Every newcomer must false believers fight through their loyalty to enjoy it. You don't have to see it. Go ahead, brother. Thank you. Now, Pascal, command throne is not yet ready for the power unit litany. Ah, safety. Oh, of course we have to turn the safeties off, don't we? Right. Pascal, you are up, my friend. Do your stuff. The altar is on Demon's Source, nothing but some pride. This better machine must be executed. Right. There was once a young officer on my old bridge who nearly sent the whole relay grid this way. Probably not the best thing to admit to a tech priest. Forgive us on the machine spirit, we are obliged to interrupt your work. Aww. Our tech priest is a softie. Right, cause the altar to overload. Alright, the safeties are up. May we be granted the Omnissiah's forgiveness indeed. Right, can we step this place off? Get everybody to the command throne. And then... there we go. Tech priest corpse, 6 months spent. No deacon. Pascal, kindly sit down on the throne and recite the litany. Press 9, such that would be sacrilege. Pascal, it justifies a minor infraction of the rule. Because I'm not going to sit on that throne. Persuasion test succeeded. Situation deemed an emergency. I request Omnissiah's forgiveness. Again. The Zox begins the sacred word of the litany as this thing's activate command runes. Successful activation of power units. Hey guys, it's frying time! Wasn't that so much more efficient? Truly, the Omnissiah looks with favour upon our work. Now then, let's see what we have with this tech piece. Also, do remember to loot the place dry. Loot the place very dry. I don't think we need Ratobi pattern lance guns anymore. Right, collect the lot, pack everything as cargo. Tech priest. In the cycle of the foreordained, there lurks a floor of worship. Subject unidentified. Right. Who are you, son, to be on this, sire? The name of this spark is Abel Hammerman. The echo of my call reached you good. The iteration has ended. The science fulfilled. Why are you calling us by my name? Ask him about Amana. No, he came because of himself. Oh, is there a time loop going on here? Myself, how do you... Hubris of the mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Uh-oh. What design? Intention both on part of the most of. Someone's been mucking around with techno heresy, haven't they? Trust in the great pattern of revelation. You from Christian. Those are his words. You can talk once we get him out of here. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into the probabilities. We are the flame of knowledge that drives its way. Examine the tech priest. Deep burns, blasphemous spells, unholy listings of scrap code. Yeah. Do you know him? Something's not been identified. There's no record in the catalogue. Interrogation is impossible. Right, let's try and get him down then. Yank. Many sparks have gone out. I heard their prayers. Find them. Recite. Recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration. Okay, so what's the hymn? Malformed Binharet code. Information archived. Okay, sorry. It's 10 with corruption. Alright. Schismatical is a very bad virus that basically seizes control of your augmetics and starts doing it. I shall help save him. Alright. Okay. Sacred Anglement. Right. So I can electrocute him or I can implore Imperium him. Result failure, requesting assistance. May the machine god heal you. Tech use succeeded. Yoink. And yet we got rid of it by electrocuting him. Because, you know, that works with tech. Loses conscience, crushed it alive, and he's back. He's happy. We will come back to you when we have done our duty to the miraculous fusion reactor. Lord Captain, therefore I will not simplify my moment. Not to fulfill the duties of an engineer. Okay, that works for me. I needed an engineer anyway, so it's all good. Right, Pascal wants to talk. Okay, glory be the current of the motive force. Right. That's because he's actively talking. Right, can we level up? Officer, what do I have? Available abilities. Move. Right, ignores Axe opportunity. Break their ranks. Yeah, I think move. I think move is the key thing here. Next on that. Chain weapon expert, bolt weapon expert, dual mastery, solid projectile expert, +2 minimum damage. Weapon skill, ballistic skill, characteristic training. I think toughness is called for, considering how fried we got. Complete that. And the operative, acknowledge, moves 1 exploit, intimidation. Okay, perfect spot while in cover. Lasts until the operative moves. And we'll give him... Tempted to give him a sniper rifle as well. Strength 45. Start using heavy armor. Heavy weapon proficiency. Characteristic strength, toughness, agility, willpower, fellowship. Okay, we'll go with toughness there. Focus on the basics. Warrior. Move your weapon skill. And also give you... coercion or... Ruse. That skill isn't terrible. Or Xenos Law Warp. Boosts its Warp Law. After all, the joys of being an Inquisitor, you learn all sorts of things that you don't necessarily want to. Heinrich, keep your tanking coming, so we'll boost your toughness. And carouse 40%. You know what? We'll boost your on carouse as well. Someone's gonna be able to drink the local denizens under the table. Should you use the better search today? Yeah, absolutely. Although to be perfectly frank, not standing in the massive hall of electrical traps would have been a good move as well. Strength, willpower, perception. Cassie is our main perception at the moment. Strength doesn't really apply, so willpower it is. Oh, weapon experts already has it. Okay, chain weapon expert, flame weapon expert. There we go. 1 AP less to use flamer weapons. Because that's basically what I use her for. And right. Oh, goody. Right. Notch of purpose. This is the fun one. Force somebody to force people to move, basically. Yoink. Because that then meshes with, I think it was something I took earlier on. Anyway, we'll get back to it. Lance weapon expert, minus 20% dodge, swift movements, 2 movement point. You know, we'll go with that. Focus on the best stuff. Yeah, here we are. So perilous ways. 6 damage at the end of movement. So if I then mix that with notch purpose, 4 squares. So yeah, 14 damage and you're not in cover anymore. Have fun. Should be interesting. Alright. And monster of supplies by 7 major heists. Hidden summon the display is a rector of monstrous, unfathomable power. Indeed. And while we're at it, loot. Toby pattern lascars. You know, I'm going to mark those for cargo. Collect all. More cargo there. And I think we've just about got everybody. So let's get out of here. Shut everything down and then worry about how exactly we're not going to fry ourselves on the way back out. I think the answer is that we're going to have to risk frying ourselves on the way back out. Wait for it. On the bright side, I think we've now got the password to the circular cogitator, so hopefully its machine spirit will be persuaded to behave itself. Hopefully. Oh, move up a little more. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Before it all rearms itself. Really? How did you lot end up there?
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Well, try again then. Ow! Really?
What advice do you seek? Lesson learned.
I'm listening. My knowledge has its limits.
It's a couple of crates. Right, okay, fine. So there is something useful that can be had over here. Basically, goods. Well, trade goods are always good. The sister's only got an athletics rating of 10, so she's...
I've never wondered so much before.
I'm developing a rapid hatred of this. Hooray, we made it. Turns out I can in fact jump. Ooh, a plasma pistol. And another multi-key. Both worth having, sort of. Right, what have we got here? Pascal, do your stuff. Standing out among them is the triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature. That is completely fascinating, but completely useless. Right, hop back over, please. I said hop back over, please.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Why? Haven't I studied hard
Lesson
enough?
learned. Who thought that was a good idea?
Are we seriously stuck here? Oh boy. Right, if getting outside of combat, visit the void ship to remove. I think we're going to have to withdraw.
Unexpected result.
There we go. We'll have to withdraw and come back. As awkward as that may be. Okay, test is... Okay, wait for it. Apparently we also need to level up the pushing crates over skill. More cargo. Yank. And go, go, go.
Whatever you wish.
Can I withdraw? This is the problem. Will it do anything bad if... Oh yeah. Collect all the loot. Right. Okay, so we did an autosave, and we should be okay. Head back down. Is anyone going to object if I attempt to disengage here? Nope. We can pull back to Rickard. Orbit, and that will hopefully allow me to recover the entire party. Character status. Oh, first ability. Above the thundering gun. Belief in the value of human life and freedom, faith in the power of goodwill, capable of overcoming it, etc., etc. Desire to seek out common ground and compromise. Above the thundering guns. What does this do? The rogue trader and 2 random allies start combat with temporary runes equal to their own resolve. That's nice. And dogma. Grim determination. Gain a 10% chance to survive, so it's save versus death. Absolution. Master of command. First time in combat, 2 additional movement points. 30 less men to activate heroism. And so we go. Puritan. Oh, of course, here we are. Puritans versus, well, radical. So we have not only got the 3-axis morality here, we also have the Inquisitorials morality. And I think I'm ever so slightly leaning to the radical here. Just a little. Right, let's get back down to Rykad Minoris and back to the Cenobium. And hopefully that has taken care of our wounds. Whether it's done anything unpleasant in terms of respawned opposition remains to be seen. But at least I no longer have to worry about multiple broken ribs and
What deeds await us?
general bad things. Okay. What's going on here? They were the same guards that... well, we know what happened to them. They all died. Loot. Do I risk the athletics test? You know what? Abelard?
Lesson learned.
There we go. It was a push test. And we got a frag grenade out of it, so I will call that a good deal of progress. Right. Onwards. Back to the central... the circular cogitator. And hopefully that will let us into the electri priest's hideout and we can persuade the local zealots to, you know, not electrocute us again. Okay, the gate is
How can
unlatched.
one find the right
And the
way without
electrodynamic
his
Cenobium. We're not dead, that's the main thing. And the local tech priests are hopefully likewise not dead, although the corpses have cleaned up. Are we about to get ambushed again? No, we're good. Right, Pascal. Do your stuff, ma'am. The contact circuit restoration with a deferential word, and hey presto, secret door. Hey everybody. Don't shoot, we're friendly. Star Impulse 6. Ah, good. Okay, Freak showing no signs of aggression. He's an electric beast. May the charge of the Omniscience mercy persist in the hands of the faithful, and may the motive force persist in their batteries. Indeed, the Emperor protects. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium receives you, Pilgrim Man, Star Impulse 6, etc., etc. And this is Pascal. Handshake rituals complete. Have been granted audiences great honor. Okay, so he's not mad about the 5 of his guys who he slaughtered in the hallway outside. Good. You have the honor of hosting the rogue trader of House von Valancius. I urge you to etc. Thank you, Valancius. Within these walls, worldly titles. It was to you, was it not, that Logius Abel came seeking interpretation of his data trance? Yes, it was. Yes, unfortunately, the heretic's machinations prevents us from completing the ritual. Contact with Austin Island. Tell me more about it. We did not speak much to each other. He preferred some great insight. We've met. Logic different from other. What kind? I rescued him from the insurgents. Indeed. I have a few questions about this place. Truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. Indeed. You are not like other members. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience. Yes, also the induction ritual has some side effects, which is why they're all wearing blindfolds. Right. The Omniscience Tears is what we call this phenomenon, the dying away of unworthy flesh. We gain the ability to sense the motive force. Who are you? The hard-working servants of electric priests. Tell me more about your relic. It will be one inscribed the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power, come on, comprehend, cause found for yes. Safe spark is not enough for an instant. Oh, great. Yeah. Happy tech priest noises. What precisely do you believe in? We have told ourselves the motive force, electricity, basically. I understand everything. Please speak with much truth. Okay, what happened here? How do you survive? The heads of the Serengate battle. I have no right to permit them to participate by our boat. Okay. Heinrich's not wildly happy about the way he got fooled. The leader of the heretics fought away to the ark where he dwells in the operations. Right, but my brethren in the meditation are they're DDoSing the reactor. The most holy rituals of denial of service are being enacted. It will be protected. And the monastery I was a... Right. My forces and governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. At Count Lath, lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery. You are pilgrims of a special status. Should any soldier unblessed by the Omnicide cross the monastery threshold, I will deem them a tech heretic and have them put to death. Right, no reinforcement thing. Got it. Okay. Yes, I see. House Orselio follows the same rules when it comes to outsiders. Right, I was attacked by people who look like electric priests. That is a lamentable mistake. I mourn the sense of death of my brethren, indeed. You made the right decision. Thank you, Pilgrim. It's not easy. I wish to get to the holy reactor. And herein lies the problem. Ah, the holy reactor. Ugh. Right, the arc is hidden from pilgrim's eyes, but seeing I grant you that right. Are you calling me a pilgrim and the others people decide to acknowledge? Okay. Right, so clearly because I am here and I have not been fried, I have the Omniscience Blessing. Obviously, if I was here and I had been fried, I would not have had the Omniscience Blessing and I would also be dead. I must press on. Indeed. May it persist in the batteries of the faithful. Onwards! To the bowels of the monastery. After, you know, looting the place first. Oh, good. More machine light sets. Might need those later on. Don't think there's anything else to note. Right, to the bowels of the monastery. Okay, which means probably a load of angry, very angry techno-heretics down here. Right, that door is... Okay, so this is going to be a lap and done, isn't it? Hi guys! Deal with Aurora. Okay, who's Aurora? Beyond the fact that that's been daubed with Zinchian symbols, and we have the Holy Reactor, and... Ah, that would be Aurora. Bullet through her head, please, Abelard. Right, how predictable your path is, how statable, possible deaths, The schismaticals use your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. A cog. Liquid cog. What a talented enemy. Can you do the governor's voice? I cannot. Slaves such as you and he have no voice. You are mute. Right. Time has all but run out. I hear the fist of the future. Blind slaves, what is gone? I will take some time to rest the details. So the old beard is a living torch blazing for his glory. Yes, fire, fire, fire. Yellows, orange, reds, nothing but the colours void to my face. Right. You people wanted my head. Why? Brother Twilight, known to you as Conrad, marked you as a target. You're falling as fancy as one. Is our predator. Oh, good, 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 good. Right. Okay, and, who are you? My name is known to you. I'm Orison of Urlon the Cruel. Well, now we have a name for our greater foe, don't we? Right then, the great platform is born with the appearance of body, which shunned her predestinate. Oh, lovely. Right. So, why are you subdues? Oh, on a demon. Your flippancy is no. He's the prophet who foresaw our impending. He's either a demon or he's a word bearer. I don't know which is worse to have to deal with. Why are you saying this glorious deed for yourself? No. I am not a greedy employer, sister, but I would quite like to know what they're after. I think that's enough heretical talk. Right, well, in the name of the God Emperor, die, foul creature! Execute them in the name of daybreak! Yay! Electrics rip their hands off chemicals, schismaticals going for the job. Willpower test succeeded. Gained 5 experience. I told you those bonus willpower points were going to bonus. Yay! Okay. Right, so she's popped a force field. Right, go for cover, everybody. Who's going to get the first turn here? Answer, quite a lot of cultists. Okay, cover just became rather important, didn't it? Right, Argenta, dig in. Heinrichs, drop back. Myself, drop back. We'll have Pascal over here. Abelard, get ready to go. Actually, no, Abelard, go for cover. Cassia, go for cover. I will dig in here and we'll keep Pascal dropped back a little. And we'll see how it plays from there. Right, start the battle. Alright, Cassie is up first, so... Right, Littlest Stair. How many... I think we can try enough options here. Yoink.
I am a navigator, not a servant.
There we go. And then, let's just see how well this works. So, designate a square. Then pull somebody towards it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There should do the trick. Yoink. Notch Purpose does quite nicely, and have her drop her abilities to boost Abelard.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Here we go. Right, rounds until the reactor explodes. Okay, so we really need to get a move on. This is basically a straight DPS race. New plan. Argenta, run and gun.
For the weak.
And then get to there. I think we'll do the trick. Okay. Pop. Concentrated fire. And go to your flamer. Go to widespread. Burn all the heretics.
Strike is a prayer.
Right. And burn them again.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I was hoping for more than that. Switch weapons and revel in
Faith
slaughter.
without deeds is worthless.
Also
I'll
momentum.
do it.
Furious recital up. Altus Gunner coming through. Abelard's going to have to barrel right over to get to that lot. Heinrichs. Oh, actually, since that guy is on fire. Okay.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Move Heinrichs, then proceed to trip a firestorm. Well, I was hoping for more. But... Let's see, can we do something... I only get the one attack, don't I? Right, okay, firestorm. Clear that, and charge.
For the throne's glory. I'm done with this. Momentum.
Right, we have momentum. Okay, restore all AP and NP. No note on melee attacks this turn. Go.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
Daring breach it is. Right. Okay. What's the easiest way to do this? No limit to melee attacks this turn. Right, if we go for fire grenades, that's not going to set fire to nearly enough people. The Electri Priest has to die. Right. Let's see, he has charged, so... Biomancy on himself. Then barrel in... Okay, move up to the Tech Priest.
Everyone, step aside.
Biomancy on himself. And then proceed to commence the Ritual of Smacking. Counts as a major psychic power. Does massive damage. Matrix... no, we're not pulling out the risky moves just yet, Heinrich.
I won't object to it.
Yoink. And then just keep it coming. Yoink. Okay, it's not quite dead. I was hoping for more, but... Right. Yoink. Pascal. think we need to get him over to the other electric priest. So, Pascal, let's see. Take cover.
Exploiters know one route. Forward.
And then proceed to Riddle Burst Fire.
Running binary boom.
Really? Well, he got a hit in. Okay, 25% cover efficiency. There we go. Could probably have done that the opposite way around. Can I use... Oh, reject flesh on that electric beast.
Request approved.
Well, it did some shock damage, but I don't think it actually did anything useful. Okay, move up. Cultist Fighter comes in.
I won't go down easy.
Okay. Right. Okay, first and foremost, Heinrichs. Never mind, you are out of my command radius. Right, new plan in that regard. Move up a little. 4 action points left. So, bring it down. Heinrich, that's you. Just make the kill here, please.
I won't object to it. Be gone.
Right, so he's clear. And we'll take the opportunity to get him
The
into
Emperor
cover.
is on our side.
So done that. 3 rounds until the reactor explodes. I've got some more time to clear it. Right, next job. Drill a cultist in the head. Let's see. Oh, there's another Electro Priest back there. Right, let's get rid of these gunners first. Smack. Okay, clear there. Cats. Oh no, it's Avalanche. Right. So. This guy's in the wrong place. That will burn all my movement. Right. Okay, strike there.
I will do my duty.
I was hoping for more. Right. Injure.
At your beck and call.
And if you don't mind, I want
It will
you
be done.
marked. And now we have more gunners inbound. So we have 1 turn. We gain 1 turn every time we drop an electric, and we have to drop all the electrics, which is going to be a bit of a challenge, and essentially split the party and barrel up both sides as fast as we can. I think.
Deliver us.
Yeah, getting pinned down by that rather tanky poultice is going to be an issue. Oh well, that's what the grenades are for. Ow. Really? At least he has the decency to shoot his own people.
Just a moment.
Right. Oh, that was considerate of him. Right, Cassia. Can't use her powers, so... Right. Abelard, bring it down. I want you to drop this guy. That clears Cassia to use her attack abilities, and... they actually bunker everybody.
I will do my duty.
This could get rough. Do you know what? Pop this guy.
At your beck and call.
Nah, it never does work, does it? Right, sorted there. Cass can then pull Lidless there, except that's not going to do very much, alright. Right, let's pull this guy away from where he's meant to be. Notch of Purpose did not actually do anything useful there. Oh, the tech piece must be immobilized. Right, held in my gaze. Vaporize him. And that then lets me get Abelard forward to engage the tech priests. Right. Abelard, congratulations.
Why navigators are feared.
First and foremost... Okay, never mind. Standard movement to
Tried and
advance.
tested tactics are the best ones.
Indeed, starting with the fact that I got too close to the Electri priest and therefore can't charge him. Whoops. I keep doing that wrong. On the other hand, I do have the plasma pistol. I also have a grenade. In fact, I think the grenade might be the option here. Take both of those guys out of the fight. Yoink!
Reduced to dust.
Thank you. Then back up one space, if you don't mind awfully,
A
sir.
tactically sound approach.
And proceed to charge the electricist. Thank you. Right, can you make this stick? 90% chance of it working. He can't. Or do I get him to pass the ability back?
It
Pascal,
will be done.
do your stuff and... Well, that's completely useless, but okay. Electri Priest, just mark that guy.
Eric override.
Thank you. Right. And Cassie has got nothing to add. Argenta. Right. Let's see. Have her move up. And then bolt gun this guy down. Double damage,
As
of
the
course.
Emperor commands, I act.
Right. Gonna try for the double here. It's a bit risky, but what the hell.
Doubt is for the weak.
Well, we've got one hit on the tech, so I'll take it. There. 2 rounds now until the reactor explodes. And we've got a couple more tech boosts to deal with. Right, let's see. Move up. To... think... there will do.
Get me a target.
I should be able to charge the tech priest. Oh, okay. What the hell?
Let's
Charge,
see to it.
and then just take the shot. Parry. That's awkward. Okay, fine. Pop your endurance ability and we'll hope for the best. Next, Pascal. Right, it's your time next. Okay, advance. And ask him a question. There we go. Done and done. Right, medkit yourself, please, Pasky.
Integrity factor increased.
Right. Grenade?
Request denied.
No. Pity. Right, I don't think I can pass that on. So, we'll just settle for boosting... Actually, machine cuts. You. I need your gun to stop working, please.
Request approved.
Thank you. That will do nicely. Hey, Dodson, thanks for the sub. Right, it is not. This is by Alcat Games, rather than the developers of XCOM, but the turn-based combat is very XCOM-like, yes. I agree with you on that. Right. Can we get Pascal into cover? No, but we can advance him up.
Narrative dictates.
Right, 1 action point remains. Next attack against target. Okay, just pull precise attack for when he needs it. And hold that. Cultist gunners are moving up. Right, I need to move as well. And I'll start by advancing. Pop this guy in the head. And then we'll have Argenta move up as well. So she is now in supporting cover and in position to hopefully support Heinrichs. Speaking of which, Heinrichs, consider yourself under orders by the Emperor to not die. Right, Abelard has got most of his turn. Okay, right, move.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Charge.
At your beck and call.
Okay, he's dead. And then pop endurance. Because his next move is going to be to engage the next electri priest. Also, designate that guy just to save some action points for later. He goes through a lot of sworn enemies. Right. Tank that. Tank that. We're back to 2 rounds until the reactor explodes. Right, Cass. Hard advance. And boost Abelard. Okay, can't boost his orders, but we can give him an order to open fire.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then pop his charge ability.
Indeed.
Thereby getting him straight into combat. Yoink. And also try and blow the guy's mind. Alright, navigator abilities, no option there, unfortunate. Because these guys are rooted, and if they... Well, basically, they can't move, so her ability that forces them to move is of limited value. Alright, sorted on that. Right, Argenta. Okay, right. Have her advance. Then double up her bolt gun damage. And we'll just riddle these idiots. Okay, 2 dead is good. 2 dead works absolutely fine.
I'll do it.
Another stack of Revel in Slaughter, and she's good. Poultice are getting ideas. Heinrich, finish off this idiot, please. Thank you. And that's mildly awkward. He didn't die.
I won't object to it.
Yeah. Most inconsiderate when that happens. We'll just have to work with what we got. Right. Right, advance Pascal up at speed there. Can I get a grenade into this bunch? No. Can I shoot someone? Yes. Single shot. Or go for burst fire. 27% chance. Yeah, it really does make no difference, does it? Alright, let's see. Clear that. Go for precise shot. And then attempt to expose. Yoink. Then exploit to open him up, and that should then allow me to negate the cover on his shots, although it doesn't seem to have done much. Fine, just take it anyway. No, well, he's a smoking hole in the ground, so it works for me. Right, I have the momentum ability again. I'm not going to pop it just yet. I'll hold Pascal there for a moment. Yoink. Right. Let's see. Can I get to a firing position? Yes. Quick move up. And right, well, I've got 4 AP, so bring it down on Heinrichs, because that will hopefully let him finish off the Electri Priest. There we go. Job is jobbed. And then have Heinrichs
I'll put my
move up.
psychic abilities to use.
You do that, man, you do that. Right. Although the warp has calmed down, so it's all good at the moment. And then I can pull Deadeye Shot, and with a bit of luck, 93%, 95%, near certainties of kills there. 60, alright. Bean one of the guards here. We'll take it. Oh, we actually tapped both of them. Oh. Works for me. Abelard! Alright, finish the heretic off, please. Really? This is a bad moment to start whiffing your attacks, sir. Ow.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Indeed they do, but if you wouldn't mind not faffing about... Okay, bring her up. Right. Okay. I think 4 AP. Right, we'll melt this guy's skull.
Isn't this a job for the duty demands?
Like so. Then we'll tether one of the unfortunate sods over here, which basically kills him on the spot. And then boost Abelard's
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
commands. And she's used her heroic act, so we're a bit stuffed there. Okay, sorted. Right. Argenta. Run and gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Right. How much movement have you got as a result of this? More to the point, can you get line of sight on the Electro Priest? Yes, you can. Good. Except you'll need to be clear of the fracking, the cultist. Fine.
God,
Head there.
move through me. Be
Oh,
the
that's-
fire in my heart.
That's the plan, believe me. Right. You just... Yeah, that'll do. Pop this guy's skull, please. Really? Fine. Okay, never mind. Heinrichs. Right. Move to... there. Then get a stab in to deal with this guy,
With this one,
and then charge the electric.
I won't object to it.
While you're at it, no, hold that thought, because I'm a little worried that Aurora here is going to do something nasty once we clear all the tech priests. So just pop your endurance ability and hold there. Right, Pascal. Advance up. Can you see anybody? No. It's... Oh well, what is, can I beam anybody? You'll do. Really? He dodged. Orders? Yeah, Heinrichs, do your stuff. With more vim and vigour this time, sir.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Stab him harder. Thank you. Right, settled on that, and nothing else to be done there. Abelard. Lift it forwards. Then pull your charge ability. Don't go around. Actually, do go around that corner.
At your beck and call.
is with a bit of luck, you can then pull out your plasma pistol and we will go for the overheat.
It will be done.
Right, overcharge. Pity the plasma pistol is now overheated, but hey, you work with what you got. Right, carried off that electric priest, Gunner's doing his best.
You were
And the guy somehow decided to try to run into the Abelard's kill zone in melee and then run out again, so he triggered an attack of opportunity and
I have read tomes
he
of
died
military tactics.
horribly. Right, held in my gaze, don't have range. Okay, fine. Go to bring it down. Abelard, you're up.
Ordered around.
Again. And oh wait, the plasma weapons were probably overheated. We should be risking this. Charge.
at your beck and call.
Alright, charge past, and then realise that I can't make the melee attack anyway. Whoops. Oh well. Argenta, move up in support, if you please. Then give warning for opening fire. And then pop
As the
your
Emperor commands,
damage boost.
I act.
And then break out all of the bolt weapons.
Faith without deeds eradicated.
Right, we're clear on this side. So, bring the whole party round, drop the last tech piece, and, well, see what horrors the warp has in store for the next go. I'm not going to try firing into that combat, that's asking for trouble. Go, 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 go. And then charge him. Okay. Can get a bit more
For the
movement.
throne's glory.
Yoink. I'm not going to risk taking a shot with Abelard in close quarters. Right, Pascal. Bolt round, please. Yoink. And I'm going to move up with the rest of the team. I suspect Aurora is going to do something unpleasant when we start throwing this around. Is this just going to kill him? 8 to 16, 80% shot. It should do, but just to make sure, swear that this guy is his enemy, and then smack him in the face. Really, Abelard? Oh well, I suppose every little helps. Right, Cassia, new plan. Get up here, and just have a look at him, would you?
As duty demands.
There we go. Right, enough. You are powerless for which they see a crimson trail leading humanity to its doom. Oh, the Six Pricks Maledict. Yeah, giant warp storm. Okay, now you see that and means existence made its choice. Now you will see it too. Yoink. Oh dear. Well, it turns out that actually stabbing a metal dagger into a high voltage control panel comes with downsides. The light is gone. Was that it? Find almost so different. You will, oh dear. Confirming purgation and termination. This is what happens when you are not educated in the ways of the ominous sire and the motive force. Bad things happen when you stab daggers into live control panels. Just look and see what's with it, pissy. Oh well, the Motley Hues, the Heretic. Okay, no, it's the Sphere itself. Well, she's dead, that's the main thing. May it please inspect the control panel. The control panel is probably well beyond repair. Towards the dagger, a lavishly decorated. Okay. Lavishly decorated handguard of Sawyer's blade has been pried out. Problem is decorated with a strange ornament resembling an eye covered by a scaled lid and a blue sheen. Well, that gives us that connection. It is red. Oh, it's Eldar. Oh boy. Right. Hi, Rix. Take a look over here. Is this by any chance what you are looking for? Most grateful for your vigilance. Curious. Thank you for the issue from requisition. I'm at your service. Remove Aurora's mask. Firmly attached. Come. Look. Burn the body. Burning the body would be the smart thing to do. Let the Omnicide given most force, floor and all obstacles in its path be eradicated. Alright, do your stuff, Pascal. Alright, reactor is purged. And I think the monastery is secure as well. The miraculous fusion reactor, indeed. Right, loot the body. What have we got? Blasphemous prism. Okay. Gem of Dark Vitality requires you to be a heretic and Avenger Gauntlets. All attacks of opportunity. So when somebody moves in and out of your melee range, you get the opportunity to stab them in the back. It's very handy. We'll just swipe all of that. Okay. No harm in having a poke around, I think, and, you know, maybe a bit of a loot spree as well. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to start marking Ritobi patterns as cargo, I think. Add to cargo. Add to cargo. Now we'll sort the rest of it out on the ship.
I'll guide your vessel and lead you on your way.
Everyone else? Cool. Okay. And I think cultists have been mostly fried. Don't see anything else of particular issue here. Okay. I suppose it was probably optimistic to assume there'd be anything easily nickable within the finest and most sacred parts of a Mechanicus shrine. That was probably naive of me. But I think we are done here. Don't see anything else of interest on the tab hold down, so let us return to the surface and go make nice to the Omnissiah's servants. Because, hey, we did just stop their sacred reactor from exploding. Hopefully they'll be suitably grateful. Hey, everybody! Ah, they are in fact grateful. Good. Hello, Dar. Hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium greets its saviour. Are you gonna pay me? Yeah, apparently the Omnissiah's benevolence does not extend to hard currency. Or the free use of a reactor. Oh well, job is jobbed. Back to the ship.
My mind is focused.
And let's see what comes up from here. I still think we should have burned that body, but I'm sure that won't come back to haunt me later on. How could it possibly come back to haunt me that I didn't burn a heretic corpse? Alright. Good news, everybody. The Holy Inquisition's on board ship, so for God's sake, if there's anything remotely dodgy, make sure you, bury it. Okay, so, options. First and foremost, level up, sort out the gear. Then I need to decide, do I head back to the governor and report, and possibly shoot him as an incompetent? Or do I...
Trader.
Hello.
I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium.
You're welcome.
Your arrival could not have come at a better time.
Yeah, 2 more rounds and we would have, well, exploded. Oh, there is also that bunker we need to check out.
Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall. Once
There would have been much kaboom, yes.
There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you.
Thank you.
This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic.
Oh, very
It can
handy.
even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
I'm sure that's never going to cause any trouble whatsoever. Be honest, Van Kelks, is this some kind of tracking device?
Certainly not. The elucidator is such a rare and complex creation of the Omnisia that neither I nor any of my colleagues would dream of compromising its integrity.
Aha!
If you wish, have your tech priests confirm that there are no listening devices inside.
Oh, you bet I will. Oh, I'm sure the Holy Orders would love to have a permanent little fly on the wall inside a rogue trader's private deals. What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
Until the Inquisitor yanks your chain, yes. What do you think will become of the Cenobian?
It all depends on the electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site.
Hooray!
Partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
Well, it's not our problem, is it? I must return to my duties. Oh, someone's hailing me?
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Unless you intend to invoke the Rosette, that's exactly how it goes for everybody aboard this ship. Congratulations, you actually eliminated the source of the mutiny. I was spreading like wildfire. The voice transmissions from went. Oh, good, good. Governor Medina is expecting you at his command center. Scuttlefies, we're ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. Excellent.